Hello everyone, friends. I'm disassembling this thing. I'll show you now. Here. In general, I unscrewed all the screws on this side. This is what it looks like. In general, the problem is that when you turn it on, do you hear? This is the sound it started making. This is most likely a capacitor. There are some at the input, so now I want to disassemble this. I unscrewed the screws and I can't, in short, tear it off the substrate. I don't know what to do. In general, if it works out, I'll show you what happened there. There will be more. In general, for now, stop. So, as you can see, it means I separated the part and in general, I was able to disconnect. Here's the connector, then the power supply, the secondary winding, which means we also have this connector. Though I broke it and not the connectors, they dried out to such an extent. And the speaker power supply here is another dead of pin connector in general. So the input we have 220 is filled. Here we have a fuse as it is drawn on the diagram, so that I have. In general, you can see here they are transistors and there is thermal paste on them. It is not even dried yet. How can this be? It works almost every day. It is turned on. That is, the audio signal does not come in, but in the network it is constantly, under voltage since it does not have a switch from the remote control. Only on this side it has a button. And every time you climb behind it to turn it off, it is not very convenient in general. So here I noticed only this one capacitor. 25 volts, thousands of microfarads. Here it is swollen, these big ones. How much are 300 microfarads? 25 volts. I wonder who will change these. You can clearly see these two large capacitors, small capacitors, they are. They are not swollen, not normal at all in general. The voltage on them is also somewhat small. 25 volts. How much capacity does it have? 10 microfarads. Something like that. Something like this. Well, that's normal. Okay, well first we replace it. It's only held on by this. Sealants, I don't know what that is. This glue. See? And from this side, it's a total nightmare. That's what. Oh, it's all flooded. I don't want to peel it off, but in principle, I'm beating it from this side. That's it. I also have resistance here. This tint needs to be somehow. One flooded Chinese, why did they do it like that before I understand that everything is strong everything? Let's say this, it's not. Dismantling these components can be easily unscrewed and pulled out will be possible. How to release it? In principle, it was possible, and 3 or 2 screws or screws were not here. This part could be removed. What is it? Here, this block, it is not clear why they did it this way, or try to unscrew it, but it will not come off from here. The resistance is very hot. We're at the nominal. They are different. That's the problem. In general, 3 capacitors will need to be changed, but this is not a problem. The problem is how I will try anyway. There are also connectors. Everything is on the connectors. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll try if I can remove it. I'll show you the foot friends in general. It turned out somehow. You are all good except for these small connectors that were seized acts. I'll put our patient in general to change this and this resistance. Now I'll drink everything and go to the radio shop in the store and buy, because in China, ordering takes a very long time, and who knows what will come in general. So here's another thing to know: the resistance rating of this. Strip, if there are any at the bottom that is not signed back here, only such mounting value R9, R10, R11, 12 like this. I couldn't get them out of here, it's inconvenient. So I pulled them out from the main board. And now I'm going to unsolder. I won't do it yet. I'll show you already. The finished result. All by. That's the end. Hello everyone again. The second day of repair. So I found new capacitors. So I don't know this company. Who knows? Please write good, bad, 25 volts.
Напишите, пожалуйста, хорошие, плохие. 25 вольт, 4700 микрофарад. Замена вот этих.
These are some like this. 300 voltage took the original and
Такие вот 3300. Напряжение взяло исходное, какое указано, не стало больше.
there was 35 volts like this, and in remembers for the sake of the bench there were no 50 volts.
Нет, в радиолавке не было там 50 вольт.
The smallest were in general in size. They do not differ very much, almost identical.
Не очень сильно, почти идентичное. Так вот.
Here they will fit. They will fit, and two of them are filtering, as I understood, at the input of the power supply unit. The place of the transformer is on the low side.
Низкой стороны.
Here they come here. Here are the breasts that do not stand. And of the same company in general, here too, 25 volts, 1,500.
5 вольт, 1500 взял взамен вот этого вздутого, значит 25 вольт 1000.
This is a little different, it is a little longer, but it is not scary.
Чуть-чуть подлиннее, вот, но как он тут вот показать, но это не страшно.
Everything means now, and the resistance of the resistor is 150 volume.
Резистор 150 Ом.
I do not know how many watts. Well, to replace the one that is overheated. Oh well, it has not completely burned out yet. I was able to find out what resistance there is. Well, here is an analog and it's. Now I will show everything soldered, everything without problems. It even became with an increased, so to speak, nominal value, base. This is how everything looks here. Here is a new one. See how dark this place has become. I hope, so to speak, that won't happen again. Perhaps, due to the capacitor's longer life, the load has increased. That's how it is. Well, I'm assembling it now.
Включу, послушаем, будет эффект или нет.
No, so well. I assembled everything. Screwed it on with 2 screws for now. Let's start. Turn it on and
Резика начнем, включаем. Есть.
well, smooth start. I hope nothing blows up. Well, that's it, friends. I fixed it. I can hear the transformer working.
Вы, конечно, этого не услышите. Ну, есть он, да, он шумит чуть-чуть. Как трансформатор уж. Ну, кто...
Those who know what kind of noise a transformer makes when idle will understand.
Трансформатора холостого хода он поймет. Все отлично, ничего не свистит, ничего. Вообще чётко.
You clearly remember in the very first part how it turned on. Such a click of the condenser. Apparently, these are the worst.
Самые, ну, плохие.
Now none of these, I was even surprised myself. I already forgot how it initially worked. All friends, silence.
Все, друзья. Тишина.
Well, that's it. I'm assembling and connecting. Well, that's it. The repair, so to speak, is complete.
Закончен.
Good luck to everyone. Bye to everyone. Thanks for watching. Subtitles by Dima Torzak. To be continued.